Hello everybody and welcome back to another session of Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations with Chaos Counseling. Time for the final testimony of Armstrong. Here we go.
The confession.
It is true. I ate the body in the kitchen. A man forced me to do it. I had no choice. I had to go along with him because there was a reason why I could not refuse. But I did not kill him, I swear it. You must believe me. I am just a little girl. You were forced? By who? I cannot say, or I will be erased.
Let's try a different question then. When Mr. Elk died, was he really the only person at his table?
There was another man.
Knew it.
Maggie was telling the truth. I mean, we knew that, but, you know, I just wanted to make it clear. I believed in you, Maggie, I swear!
You know, trusted your clients and all that.
You may cross-examine the witness now, Mr. Wright.
There's just one more thing I need to do. I gotta break this guy and get him to tell us the name of the real killer.
Who would have thought?
Let's end this dance of Ring Around the Rosie, Mr. Armstrong. This is a man that you've been referring to.
Who is that? I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a month ago in this very courtroom? This man is Furio Tigre. He's a manager of a loan office called Tender Lender. There's no point to trying to hide the truth anymore, Mr. Armstrong. I know you couldn't go against Mr. Tigre. At least not while he had this on you.
Oh, right. $500,000.
Ridiculous. Then again, it's actually not that bad because that's how much my parents' restaurant cost.
Oh.
That's how much you would have to put in, is $500,000.
Yeah.
A $500,000 loan from a black market loan shark. And you had no way of paying it back, did you? That's why you were forced to do anything this man told you.
Yeah, opening a restaurant on loans is ridiculous, especially since your profit margin is like 12%. Restaurants are hard to run profitably.
Yeah.
Oui, it is as you say. Mr. Armstrong. The tiger, he told me he was going to use my restaurant for a business rendezvous. On the day in question, he was meeting the victim to demand that he repay his loan. I don't know why it happened like that. I just did what he told me to do. I had no choice. I carried the body and the inconscient Maggie out of the dining area and into the kitchen. After that, I just tried to forget what I had seen.
I think we can now safely say that the man who forced your hand was a Mr. Furio Tigre.
I do have one further question for you, Mr. Armstrong. The poison and the lottery ticket were recovered from the defendant's apron pocket. Was that your doing as well? No, I knew nothing about that. Making it look like it was Maggie who had done it. I was not. It is despicable. Mr. Godot, you will summon this Furio Tigre as a witness. I doubt that can be arranged today, so we will adjourn for now. Proceedings will continue tomorrow.
30 minutes.
What?
The trial will go on. I'll see to it myself. I need half an hour to get that guy on the stand. Not a minute more.
How the?
Don't sit back and relax yet, trite.
He almost called you by your name.
No one knows if that chef is really telling the truth or not. This trial could still go either way.
Very well. Your request is granted, Mr. Godot. We will resume once Mr. Tigre is ready to take the stand. Until then, court is adjourned for a 30-minute recess.
To be continued.
Except we're gonna do it right now.
Yep.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
This is embarrassing.
Oh, none! You caught me in an embarrassing situation.
Oh, look, we're back!
Oh! Goodbye forever.
Bye, Felicia. Sorry.
No, I am not a Felicia.
January 8th, 1:21 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
That is a Felicia. That is my sister. So we're finally going to see the tiger on the stand. That would be awesome if we could cross-examine a goddamn tiger. I want that game! We've almost got this case won now, Nick.
I wish I could agree.
Huh?
When I cross-examined Mr. Armstrong just now, he said he was just doing what the tiger told him to do. But Godot picked up on it, remember? He pointed out that without proof, we didn't know if what he testified is the truth.
I love how the last thing we'll see of Armstrong is his glowing eyes and his... You mean, you think Mr. Armstrong was lying?
I don't know, but if that's the line the prosecution takes, we could be in trouble. I get the feeling that we don't have the case-making evidence we're going to need.
Hey, Bo!
Hey!
Hey!
Detective Gumshoe!
What are you so jumpy about, Detective? Your hair's standing up on end.
Hey, that's the pot calling the kettle black, Mrs. Little Top Knot!
It's not a top knot! Oh shit, it is.
Never mind about the hair. Just calm down, alright?
I can't stand still. I don't have a job to do. I get kind of wound up.
Oh, you have like ADD then?
Just trying to Edgeworth lower some steam.
He's not here!
Yeah, currently... He would be No.
No kidding.
He's on a plane right now.
Gotta have something you need to do. Need me to do, pal. Anything. I am plot progression.
Well,
Gumshoe.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna take a jog back down to the precinct. I can get some prints analyzed for you if you got an hour.
An hour? The trial will have reconvened by then.
But Nick, we still don't have a really decisive piece of evidence, right?
True. Without some kind of trump card to pull out of the bag, we're really stuck. You said you could get some fingerprint analysis done in an hour?
You bet.
In that case, would you mind checking the prints on this for me? I wonder what it is.
I don't know.
What possibly, out of all the evidence, could it be? We need to check prints of...
I think he might lead us to the body.
You never know.
If you're going back to the station anyway, could you find out whose prints are on this?
Oh, this is gonna get more complicated. I just realized with Fudio being on the stand.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh, hey, this is a small bottle I gave back to you this morning, right?
Yeah, I think it's time we saw the last mystery of who the prints on it belong to.
Sure thing, pal. Actually, that's been gnawing at me too.
Nah, not my dick.
Oh. Well,
Now that Armstrong's not here, you gotta make up for it.
Yep.
things are back to normal. Okay, I'll get this off to the lab right away. Just make sure you don't lose the case before I get back. Bye.
This is pretty much the final showdown, I guess.
It's time to separate the phonies from the real guys.
Yeah.
Well, get that zinny open.
January 8th, 1:56 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Forgot to return the Whimsicott back to his lap, so he had to return it to his lap and then remove it and then do the shimmy.
There's a process that needs to be maintained.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Godot, did you find this Furio Tigre?
I even tamed him for you. It was a 3-cup job. No problem.
So we're on cup 11 now. Got it. I'm trying to keep track. I might have lost count.
I just... Never mind.
Oh, I see what you meant.
Tamed him. The guy's name may be free to go Tigray, but come on. Well, I mean, Godot's faceling could be a dominatrix mask if you tried really hard. Like, just squint your eyes a lot.
Squint really hard.
So that you can only see, like, maybe 3 pixels.
Because all I see is Star Trek.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean...
I was also thinking of, like, X-Men.
Oh,
yeah.
Cyclops!
Except he has 3, so
Yeah, he just
so
3
it's twice more
laser.
powerful.
3 laser.
That's not how it works, I know. I'm just making a dumb joke. He's pretty lively.
Okay.
Okay.
I've seen people, a comic of people like, oh, it's probably a toaster.
Yeah, that too. I've seen that. He still bites.
Kinky.
I mean, probably. That's
Very well.
someone's-
Please
If you read
show
the right,
Mr. Tiger
if you read
to-
the right fan fiction.
Please show Mr. Tigray to the stand.
Hey.
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 Witness, please state your name.
Don't hide under the table, Maya. Unless there's room for me down there too.
No!
Station Geronimo!
It's mine!
What did you say to me?
I didn't say nothing honest!
I could have guessed that fear wouldn't induce a bad Brooklyn accent in the judge. I get Mrs. to take care, you hear me? Who the hell called me into this hall? Was it you, Spiky? No, of course not. It was the judge. Your Honor.
Oh dear, I seem to have dropped my pen. Where on earth is it?
You have a typewriter to tap on.
Don't mind me, just carry on with the proceedings as normal. Oh no, I dropped my typewriter. I'll have to go get a new one.
That's it. Oh, we're doomed. Maybe you didn't hear me. I said, who the hell was it that called me in here?
There's no need to shout. We can all hear you.
What did you say?
There's no point struggling. You're caught in a snare. The relentless snare of the law.
Badass.
And I'm the one that hauled you in.
Too cool.
Don't let him get the better of you, Nick!
Let's start with the basics. You know about the incident in question, correct?
Incident? I don't know nothing about no stinking incident, Mias boy.
You mean you didn't attend the previous trial of Maggie Bird?
Miyagi, I've got more important things to do than watch courtroom dramas.
Of course! Well, perhaps you could give us your testimony then. Please tell us about what you did on the day of the murder.
Phoenix Wright. You're the one who set this up, didn't you? You're gonna regret the day you ruffled the tiger's fur. You hear what I'm saying? Maybe I should have brought a diaper with me today.
Get a grip, Nick! I have 10 boxes down here, it's fine!
The tiger's alibi. And you know nothing about no murder. I was tied up with business in December last year. Spent all my time in my office. I got wells lined up to borrow cash from tender lender every single day. You just want to check my alibi, just ask for your letter.
At last I found my typewriter. Like drops it, it's like completely broken.
Ah!
I'm just kidding, what is it? Please witness, if you can refrain from shouting out like that.
I know the kind of games that guy in the blue plays. Not only ain't a lawyer, he just punches away at stupid details till he wins. Low life? Me? Listen up, Marty. Every time you ask me something that doesn't relate to this case, I'm gonna bill you $50,000 and he's gonna buy the cash from me. That's one loan contract I refuse to sign. Nothing ain't gonna hurt when you get tangled with a tiger.
Huh. I love a good spectator sport.
Just a minute, that's really not.
This witness is, how can I put it? A hungry tiger roaming the urban jungle. Get on his bad side, and he'll bite everyone's heads off. Yours too.
Very well. I have no choice but to impose a penalty system here.
You just better be listening. I said I got business to take care of. Big business. If I don't split now, I ain't gonna catch my bus.
The court will impose a penalty for any irrelevant pressing of witness testimony. Keep that in mind as you begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, but
Yes, Your Honor.
You can do it, Nick!
Come out from under there already, would you, Maya?
No! You can't make me! Mia, like it's Challenger, comes out of the desk. There you go. Maya, no! Why?
Are you sure about that? We're talking about 1 month ago, you know? See, Steve, that's how sharp my secretary is. Sharp? Is he talking about Viola Cadaverini? She writes everything in my scheduler. December, mainly in the office. That's what it says, so that's where I was.
That seems like a rather sketchy schedule.
There he goes again. What the tiger did all December isn't the issue. What's important is what he was doing on the day of the murder. So now what?
Shoot buttons!
Mr. Tigre, what's he want? If you wouldn't mind going into a bit more detail.
this is a dead-end trite and you know it. Remember the rules.
No. It's essential that we establish witnesses' alibi accurately.
I agree!
The victim was killed on December 3rd. Were you in the office that day, too? Maybe you ain't listening. Of course I was. I never set foot outside. I had meetings all day with a bunch of cats who wanted to do business with me. I ain't never seen that young kid before.
I do believe the witness's last statement was important. Mr. Godot, if you could please.
Mr. Tigre, the court asks you to add that last statement to your testimony.
Don't let an animal beat you. Be a man, Your Honor, and ask him yourself.
I'm a woman!
It's so freaking interesting how, like, everyone is hiding except really Phoenix and Godot.
Yeah. The desk
Mr.
is-
Tigre? You claim you didn't know Mr. Glenn Elg, but it appears that Mr. Elg knew you. What? Mr. Elg left this little note on his calendar. Meet with the tiger. Dated December 3rd.
December 3rd? That's the day of the murder. I'm back.
So, Mr. Tigre, I submit that you did indeed know one Mr. Glenn Elg. Because on the very day of the incident, you met with him. You said actually not bad. Sorry? I was just messing with you so to see how good you were.
Did you hear that, Nick? He said you're not bad. I'm back too.
That's one compliment I can do without. Plus he's lying through his teeth.
Witness, please remember that you're under oath. Lies will not be tolerated.
You to call me a liar? Is that what you're doing?
So you're saying that your claim to have never seen the kid before is the truth?
Listen, I'm dead serious. You better believe that's the truth.
Huh. Then I'd say that gives me time to enjoy another cup of pure black magic.
That's cup number 13.
That is, while you testify for the court again, Mr. Tigre.
Oh yes, would you mind indulging the court witness?
You never actually met the victim? That's got to be a lie right there. It's time I nailed this guy.
And that is an episode.
We will see you guys for more Furio Tigre testimony next time. I'm gonna go hide in the Harry Potter closet. Okay. And be in character.
Okay.
Here we go.